Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 24 of Let's Play the Old Gods for Crusader Kings 2. Okay, where do we leave off? We were just about to continue burning down Venice because they looked at me funny, and I don't like them. I'm doing okay on loot. There's a tiny bit left here. Looks like one more tick. Got another pregnancy. That's always nice. I'm currently 46, which makes me a little concerned. Might as well sack Rome. Rome would be easy to take. Actually, they have quite a few men, but we could still take them pretty easy. Go all the way up to there. I wonder if he'll raise men on top of me. Probably not. In fact, someone's already looted it, apparently. Apparently Vikings have been down here before. Ursus hosts fleet. What are you up to? He's got a claim on that duchy. Apparently he's attacking them. Oh, wow. So the Holy Roman Emperor apparently does not, or not Holy Roman Emperor, East Francia does not appreciate me sacking their bishopric. So they're coming for me. Let's leave. Please don't catch me. Good. We'll take all these men and pile them onto Venice. In fact, there's probably a little bit more loot we can take from these other counties. We'll do that on the way out. That looks like the army of Bishop Simon. It's part of this county. He's probably not happy. Not able to take anything else from Rome. But yeah, Rome has not raised their army. They only have the single county, so he really can't raise his army. That's good for me. This castle's taking forever. We have so much money. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this money. It's like the year 1916. We're going to have like infinity money. Let's see. Do I want to change laws at all? We have one person who doesn't like me. And it's the woman that I imprisoned. I probably shouldn't have let her go. Can I put you in prison again? No. Can I take you as a concubine? No. Can I revoke your title? No. Well, she'd accept, actually. But to piss everyone off by 20. This is interesting. Okay, so she is the Duke of this area. She would accept me revoking it, which would lower opinion of my vassals by 20, and it'd cost me 100 prestige, but that's nothing really. Everyone loves me, though, for the most part. I guess there's a few dukes that aren't at 100. I'm not an infidel, you're an infidel. Orthodox? What the hell? How are we looking on the religious front? Maybe it's best that, oops, sorry about bumping the mic there. Maybe it is best that I get control of another holy site and just reform the Norse faith. The sooner you do that, the better, really. If we look closely into it, there's only a couple trade-offs. So I've never once in this playthrough actually suffered prestige loss from being at peace. It's a notification that pops up. So if you don't see it, you're not losing it. So it takes a while before that pops up. So losing that wouldn't really be a positive for me. We lose the defensive supply limit for religious enemies in our territory, and then we would get the vassal opinion penalties on everyone instead of just on that guy. So the vassal opinion, or the military organization thing, this thing here, is equivalent to giving everyone level 4 military organization. But who's attacking me? I mean, no one's going to attack me. So reforming the faith would actually make it easier to expand, and is probably a good idea. But then again, it makes looting harder, because they don't like you. It looks like we're done with this county. Actually, here. You stay on Rome, and how about all of you guys? We'll get on there, and then we'll go loot Rome. Let's sack Rome, see if we can capture the Pope. This is taking so long. It's annoying. Sack Rome. Take his stuff. Take the golden chair and crown. Yes. Take the crown. I really want more siege technology. Costs 200 points. We could get legalism. Yeah, legalism sounds good. Let's do legalism there. We don't actually have any republics. Maybe I should create a republic for us. I think the earlier in the game I form one, the better it would be. That might not be a bad idea. We could create the Republic of Gotland, in fact. And thus come full circle. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go with... So right now we have a trade post limit of... Why is it saying effects? Trade post limit minus 85%. Whatever, let's just do it. Oh, I see. Okay. So having level 2, we actually need to get to level 3 before cities will, or republics will be able to have a good trade post count. But let's see, where could I create a good republic? I could do it here. I own the county of Uppland. I don't own Gotland. Let's just make... I'm going to make Uppland a republic. It'd be the easiest thing for me. This duchy, though, I would need to usurp, in fact. Could you please just give it to me? Wait, he's not even my vassal. Where do you live? How about you give me my darn duchy, you jerk? Okay, I'll have to attack him. We'll do that soon. Eventually I'm going to stop raiding and come home with millions of dollars. Or not millions, but at least a few thousand. Like 6, I mean, we can carry 1250 in that boat and 1300 in this one. We're going to come home with a couple thousand gold, especially after sacking Rome. I like it. Sacking Rome sounds like fun. But you see how much slower it is now that we're actually sieging things versus just picking out their loot and then running away. I think looting is supposed to be quick and deadly. I mean, this is going to take months. But now we're so far invested into it that I've got to get these bishoprics in cities. Let's go on speed 4 again for a little bit, just while we're waiting for these to both tick through. I don't think we're going to see very many events pop up. Except for maybe my death, which could happen at any moment. I could die right now. Oh, and I was looking at laws, right. I'm okay with... Here's the thing. I've talked about this probably 5 times in 5 different series, but I just think it's always worth mentioning. When you lower the tax rate, I think the first thought that comes to mind as a player is that that's bad, because that means that I have less money. But remember, by lowering the tax rate, the money doesn't disappear. The money stays in your realm. It stays with the church, or the bishopric, or the temple. So for example, like take my vassals here, right? This temple guy. We just look at him. Let's pretend like we're him for a second. Okay, so I am Godi Judgment, right? We take a look at his character screen. This guy makes 8 gold a year. That's nothing. He pays 3.81 of it to me. He's paying a ton in liege maintenance, and he's paying 3 gold in tax. So I'm taking a ton of this guy's income. He makes 5 gold a year. In 10 years, he'll have 50. In 100 years, he'll have 500 gold. How long is it going to take him to actually build a church town? It's going to take him for frickin' ever. If I lower the tax rate, yes, I get a little bit less money, but he'll spend it on his town. Like, he'll build this thing up. And what I'd really like for him to do, without me microing it, is get enough gold that he can make the monastic school versus me having to spend it. And like little bishops, they're not going to plot and murder you. They're not going to spend their money on mercenaries. They're just going to spend it on their city. So I am going to lower church taxation. It also makes them like me better, and it gets me all the stuff. And the quicker they upgrade their holdings, eventually I'll have more taxation on them when I do decide to raise it again. Does that all make sense? Hopefully it does. You are trying to do something. I don't like it, so... Oh, he's not actually in my realm. I can't imprison him. Yes. I'm going to create a utopia. Speed 4, come on. Another son. Ooh, and this one's attractive. Let's do a quick appraisal of our kids. We've got 1 from a concubine, 2 from a concubine. They're all from a concubine. My wife is apparently, like broken. Let's just get rid of my wife. One thing I've noticed is that now that your stats don't really, like your state attributes don't really affect your technology as much, which again I actually think is a mistake. I don't think it should be based off your personal stats. I think it should be based off state attributes. But it seems to me like having a really high stat-based wife is not important anymore. So I have to pay for a divorce? That's stupid. Never mind, we'll keep her around. Looters have completely destroyed the construction of a trade post in Venezia. After a successful siege, your men drag Anastasia out of her hiding place. Oh. That's not nearly exactly as good as I wanted. Have we sacked Rome yet? Almost. We've looted Rome, taken control of the holding from the Pope. Took 68 gold from Rome. Not bad. My vassal, Anlefur, has declared the Lithuanian conquest of Kurzeme. Cool. He's actually going to expand my realm for me. Good job. I would appreciate that. Of course we're going to let her rot. Who cares about this old woman? Is it time for another bloat? Bloat? Is it bloat or bloat? I can't remember now. We should do this right now. Let's not forget. My prisoner has died in a suspicious accident. 16 gold. Okay, I'm not going to forget. I'm not going to forget. November. Here it comes. November. August. September. Yes, yes, whatever. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. How are we looking on retinue? Can I make more? Nope, not quite, but we could invest in that next technology. We would get a ton more retinue. It seems like troop counts have gone up in this expansion. I mean, it's the year 917. We're still like 150 years before the old start date, and I feel like I can raise just as large of an army, if not larger, than I could get in 1066. So I can only imagine how large the holdings and everything will be in 1066. It's gonna be insane. Oh god, don't forget, don't forget. That's right. The bloat. The bloat. Can hardly wait. You're all summoned. Apparently somebody paid me to not come. Human sacrifice. Let's drag these people up. Where's your blessed virgin now? Stupid courtier. Die. Die, old woman. That's all we had, is just two. Feels like we should have maybe had some more. Okay, we burned everything to the ground. Time to leave Venice. And yeah, these are all ready to be looted again. So let's do that real quick. I'm gonna go to Veglia. We're gonna go to Istria. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Okay, we got them all. And we're working through this. Don't come for me. I just want your money. I want your money, not your life. Oh, we destroyed the trade post in Rome. I'm not very nice. I'm rather terrible. Let's take this last city and then leave. Oh, wow. Alright, let's help them out. Here. Capture them. We need more people for the next bloat. Bloat or bloat or whatever. Okay, looks like we're down to this barony, and I don't really want to wait for a barony. But these are full again too. Man, it's like there's just so much loot out there. I mean, if all the loot comes back, I must be wrong about that percent per month. And in fact, let's pay attention. Let's see how quickly this is ticking. Is this ticking every month? Okay, so it's right now it's May 23rd. I would imagine that it ticks like on the 1st maybe. Let's check. Okay, May 30th. Yeah, it just ticked on the 1st. Let's see if it ticks again. I don't see any armies coming for me. This guy's done. These guys are done. Yeah, we're actually done with all of them. And I think I'm gonna just head home now. I mean, we've got enough loot. I mean, we're almost full. That one's almost full, that one's almost full. Yeah, let's just head back. Okay, so this will be a massive haul. Quite the rake. Or take, or whatever. But let's pay attention to this. Let's just see if this ticks at all anymore in the next few days. No, it's still ticking on the 1st. It just takes forever to sack through all these cities and stuff. Okay, I'll wrap it up here. In the next video, we will return with all of our money and do something wonderful with it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.